Welcome back to the channel. The other day I did the new boss in the 2 3/4, and then I did the 3-inch. I did it at 30 and 40 yards, but way right there is my stick. That would be 40 yards. I'm standing at 50 yards. So today I'm going to do 50 yards and 60 yards with the new pre-designed Project Warchief. It's a 3.5, 2 3 inch, 2 3/4. I don't know what the heck I said. And then I'm going to do the 3-inch old design 3.5. They haven't came out with a 3.5 in the new one, so I'm going to be using the factory full choke out of the Maxus 2. So 50 yards. Let's see what it looks like. All right, so first off is the 2 3/4, 3.5 full choke at 50 yards. All right, so 50 yards with the old style 3-inch. All right, way down there is the target. And them railroad ties right behind me was 50 yards. Now I'm at 60 yards. And before you even comment and say, that's a bunch of sky blasting, yeah, I almost agree. That's a long ways. So 60 yards, new 2 3/4. I would rather be shooting a 3-inch, but they're not on the website yet. So 2 3/4 out of a full at 60 yards. A couple of them in there. 3-inch. Now there's more pellets in this one than that 2 3/4. All right, that one is a 5. These are 3s. These 3s rip the paper. These 5s, man, I'm telling you, that is barely nicked. Look at that one right there. That is barely nicked. So if you count that, that's definitely a 5 also. You can see the difference. All right, so this is only my opinion, and that don't count for a whole lot. But after shooting the 2 3/4, is there a difference? It's close. That's what I'm gonna say. It's close. At 50 yards, I would have to shoot a ton of shells to do a bunch of averages. And this is just my opinion, and I know people tell me I'm not doing it right, my paper ain't big enough, you need to shoot 10 shells, 15 shells, do an average. But 2 3/4 versus the 3-inch. The 3-inch got more pellets in it. So at 50 yards with the factory full, I got 24 pellets in that piece of paper. Now that bird right there is bigger than a wood duck and bigger than a teal, but it's not mallard size. And I'm telling you, at 50 yards, it's getting out there. So the 2 3/4 had 24 pellets. So did the 3-inch. Both of them would have been dead ducks all day long, not a problem. All right, so where I get into, this is my opinion, I really probably need to wait to the 3-inch before I make a decision. I'm gonna get the new shells. Hands down, the new shells are better, but before I could say that they're better in 3-inch, and I don't have them in my hands, I can't say that. So at 60 yards, again, at 60 yards, this piece of paper looked really small. But if you can hit that bird at 60 yards, you should be leading right anyway. You shouldn't need this much paper. If you're shooting way up here and the bird's down there, you're just hoping to hit it and you're not leading good enough. That's just my opinion. So the 2 3/4 have 14 pellets just in the circle. The 3-inch had 20 pellets. This is where I really say I want to wait till the 3-inch comes out, because some of these pellets that I counted are the number 5 BBs, and when I zoom up on it here, it barely nicked the paper. Now these 5s, they ripped a hole through it. These 3s ripped a hole through them. These 5s at 60 yards, you ain't relying on them 5s to take down no bird. I don't think there'd be no penetration. It ain't going through no, if it can't hardly go through this paper, it sure isn't going to take down a bird. So I'm going to zoom up on it, but you can see it. Them little 5s, it's really, I mean, it just really, it looks like a couple of them you can't even see through. You can't see through the paper. The 5s on the 2 3/4, I don't even hardly see none out on there. Now it is a little windy today. The storm's rolling in. It's like perfect duck season. You know, yesterday it was 70 degrees. Tonight it's supposed to be in the 40s. And then a chance of snow. The wind's blowing. It looks like it's going to rain. Perfect duck season. But it's not duck season. So until I can get them 3-inch in my hands and compare 3-inch to 3-inch, I still say the new shell is better. We saw it in the other video. Everybody else on the Facebook's talking about how much better, but at 60 yards, you're just sky blasting. Unless you hit the duck. And it's not sky blasting. All right, hit that like and subscribe button. See y'all.